Hi and salam sejahtera to Dr. Majas. So today, I will present the final project for subject PGT 201E that is Instructional Technology Practice. The project is about create a game-based or gamification-based learning strategy. Before I started my presentation, let me introduce myself first. My name is Nurul Huda binti San with metric number 151794. So, for this project, I choose to teach the subject of Malay Language Form 1, theme golongan kata for the title of adjective word. The time taken to teach this topic is for 1 hour 10 minutes only, and I would choose to teach the student Form 1 Amanah, that is from Form 1 high school student from SMK Penambang. For the learning outcome, based on this topic, there are only 2 learning outcomes that are provided, that each student be able to know the type of adjective, and the second learning outcome is a student be able to construct sentences with the correct and accurate use of adjective. Sebelum saya menghuraikan dengan lebih lanjut berkaitan dengan aktiviti yang dijalankan, saya akan menunjukkan terlebih dahulu rancangan pengajaran harian yang telah dilakukan bagi mengajar topik ini. Topik ini dijalankan pada 6 Januari 2022 pada hari Khamis dan dijalankan kepada pelajar tingkatan 1 Amanah bagi mata pelajaran Bahasa Melayu. Masa yang diambil adalah selama 1 jam 10 minit bermula jam 9 pagi hingga 10:10 pagi. Tema yang diajarkan adalah tema golongan kata yang bertajuk kata adjektif. Standard pembelajaran pula adalah untuk memahami dan menggunakan ke-9 jenis kata adjektif ini dengan betul mengikut konteks tertentu. Seterusnya terdapat dua objektif pembelajaran, iaitu pelajar mengetahui jenis-jenis kata adjektif dan pelajar dapat membina ayat dengan penggunaan kata adjektif yang betul dan juga tepat. Bagi pengetahuan murid pula, murid akan didedahkan dengan pengajaran tentang maksud kata adjektif, jenis-jenis kata adjektif dan juga membina ayat dengan menggunakan kata adjektif yang betul dan tepat. Baiklah, seterusnya beralih kepada aktiviti. Aktiviti pertama yang akan dijalankan ialah set induksi, iaitu cuba teka apakah ini. Masa yang diambil adalah selama 10 minit sahaja. Rasional permainan ini adalah untuk memastikan murid memberi tumpuan terhadap pembelajaran yang akan bermula dan untuk menarik minat mereka bagi mengetahui apakah itu kata adjektif. Jadi, huraian kesemua aktiviti-aktiviti ini akan diterangkan selepas ini. Aktiviti kedua pula ialah pembelajaran berasaskan slide PowerPoint yang bertajuk Jom Ketahui Apakah Itu Kata Adjektif. Masa yang diambil adalah selama 15 minit. Rasional aktiviti ini dijalankan adalah supaya rakaman video dibuat mampu memudahkan pelajar bagi mengakses semula untuk dijadikan rujukan sebagai persediaan menghadapi ujian dan memudahkan urusan mereka untuk mengulang kaji mata pelajaran. Aktiviti ketiga pula dinamakan sebagai Poison Crossword. Aktiviti ini mengambil masa selama 20 minit untuk memastikan kesemua pelajar terlibat dalam aktiviti yang dijalankan. Aktiviti yang keempat iaitu aktiviti menjawab kuis melalui aplikasi Nearpod. Aktiviti ini mengambil masa selama 15 minit dan rasional kuis ini diadakan adalah untuk menguji tahap kefahaman para pelajar sama ada memahami ataupun tidak standard pembelajaran yang telah ditetapkan. Yang terakhir ialah berkaitan dengan rumusan bagi keseluruhan pembelajaran yang dijalankan. Rumusan yang dijalankan mengambil masa selama 5 minit sahaja. Rasionalnya adalah untuk memastikan adakah pelajar berjaya mencapai objektif pembelajaran yang telah ditetapkan ataupun tidak. Seterusnya, bagi aktiviti penilaian, murid akan dinilai melalui kuis dalam aplikasi Nearpod yang terdiri daripada soalan-soalan pilihan jawapan. Manakala, bagi aktiviti tugasan pula, murid akan dibekalkan dengan soalan tugasan yang terdiri daripada 4 bahagian utama, iaitu bahagian A, B, C dan juga D. Yang terakhir berkaitan dengan refleksi, seramai 15/15 orang pelajar telah mencapai objektif di mana kesemua mereka telah berjaya menjawab soalan tugasan yang diberi pada akhir pembelajaran dan kesemua daripada mereka telah memahami apa itu kata adjektif, jenis-jenis kata adjektif dan mampu membina ayat berdasarkan kata adjektif. Untuk bahan bantu mengajar pula, secara keseluruhan aktiviti yang dijalankan, saya telah menggunakan BBM seperti projektor, komputer riba, internet, papan putih, muzik, kotak beracun, marker, kertas, neopard dan juga slide PowerPoint. Sepanjang proses pengajaran dan pembelajaran ini berlangsung, ianya berlangsung dengan lancar dan juga teratur. Next, I will explain one by one about the activities that are conducted in the classroom. To start the classroom, I have run an induction set that are titled Try to Guess What Is This? So, first of all, the teacher will ask the student to calm down and start paying attention to the learning that will take place. Then, the teacher will display some types of adjective using paper to paste on the whiteboard. The next step, each student has to guess the example of the adjective according to the type they have chosen with their existing understanding. So, below, I attach the material link to watch how this game is prepared. So, please click the link to watching how this game works in the classroom during induction step. Let's continue for the first activity. The first activity is a learning truth PowerPoint slide that called Let's Find Out What Adjectives Are. So, how this learning works? After completing the induction set, the teacher will begin to show the learning slide that have been produced by the teacher before this topic is taught as a teaching aid for this topic. The slide contains a video in which the teacher explains what an adjective is. The content of the slide include the meaning of adjective and also example of sentences that use types of adjective. So, the purpose of the slide and recording produced and show is how that student can access the PowerPoint produced to be their reference while at home. Therefore, the video along with this slide will be sent through the WhatsApp group of Class 1 Amanah through a link that will be sent where students can access to see the video while at home and can listen to it at any time in preparation for doing each task which will be given. Below is my teaching slide related to the topic of adjective. So, please click the link below to see the video about kata adjective. The second activity is the poison crossword. The purpose doing this game by using group activity is to foster a spirit of cooperation between them. Then, how this game played? First, the teacher will divide the student into several groups consisting of 3 students for one group. Then, the teacher will provide a box filled with a roll of paper containing questions related to the type of adjective, and the question need to be answered through crossword puzzle. The box should be played by the student by moving the box to the next friend throughout the song. When the song stops, the last student holding the box must select poison in the box to represent their group. After that, the first member of the group has to read the question and they need to discuss to get the answer. Next, the second member has to write the correct answer on the whiteboard in front of the class. Once the answer is correct, then the third member has to construct a complete sentences using the answer in the crossword that the second member has completed. Then, the game will be repeated until the time expires. I will attach the link video of the material used and also the QR code to scan to find out more how this game is played in the classroom in the next slide. Before the class ends, the teacher will give a quiz in advance to find out the extent of student understanding of this topic. So, first thing first, the teacher takes the student to the computer lab. Then, the teacher provides a link for students to access the Nearpod application to answer some quiz questions that have been provided. After that, students are given 10 minutes to answer the 11 questions that are provided in the Nearpod using the computer that are provided at the school. After the answer time is over, the teacher will discuss the quiz question with the student. The purpose of this quiz is to test the level of understanding of students, whether they understand or not the learning standard that have been set. Below I attach the scene when the students are answered the quiz and also the link to answer the quiz through the Nearpod application. Last but not least is about the end overall summary of the topic discussed. In summary, the teacher will ask two students to make a conclusion. You guys can see how the summary given by the student in the classroom before the end of the class. They are volunteer to give a summary about the topic of kata adjective. So, for watching that video, you can scan the QR code below. Next, before ending, I will explain about the assignment activity. Once the summary given by the student, then the teacher will begin to provide an assignment to measure the level of understanding of the student on the topic that have been taught today. The assignment has to be made individually by each student has to answer the assignment given in their respective home, which consists of 25 questions, and the assignment has to be submitted the next day. The purpose is to ensure whether students succeed in achieving the learning objective that have been set, and this task is how to test the level of understanding of the student for the topic of adjective. If students are able to answer the question correctly, then they are succeed in understanding and achieving the objective. While if not, the teacher will look for other initiatives to ensure that all students achieve the objective. So, how to get the assignment? You guys can scan the QR code below. That's all from me. Thank you for watching.